Hey guys, how's it going? This is Chris here with Project Life Coach. We're going to be talking about going beyond the KonMari Method. I'm going to go over 4 things in this video. Number 1 is the importance of finishing things up. Number 2, KonMari Relapse. Do you have to do it again and again? Number 3, goals and actions that spark joy. So it's applying KonMari to your everyday life. And 4, how to automate actions that don't spark joy. Okay, so this will be a pretty interesting video. I'm going to try to go a little bit beyond what Kondo says in her book. So first of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos. My KonMari video, the first one, has 130,000 views so far right now in September. I created that video back in I think it was May, and right now it's September. So it really put Project Life Coach on the map. Right now I think we have like 3,000 subscribers, so thank you so much for my viewers and followers. Yeah, and the second video I did was the speed cleaning video, and that was also really popular. Apparently a lot of people liked how I was doing the stuff in real time, and a lot of people it was a really overwhelming response to my videos, really positive, so thank you guys so much. Alright, so the importance of finishing things up. Okay, so first I'm going to start with a comment that I got a while ago, and it was, she was saying like, oh, you did the garage and the bathroom, you did like the rooms, you should do it category by category. And at first when I saw this comment I was kind of upset, because I was like, come on, whatever. But then I realized this is something that my friend at How to Get Your Shit Together actually encountered this too. You know, you can't always do the category. Sometimes you got to do room by room, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. And it's about the importance of finishing things up. Okay, a lot of times when you do everything together, right? What happens is you don't finish. That night you don't finish. You've seen in my previous video, you don't finish. And this other person commented like, it's so exhausting, and you end up staying up until like 5 a.m. and stuff. And that's exactly what happens. It's reality, you know? It's nice and all when you read it in a book. When you start doing it, there's a lot of hard work there. What's my advice? Do small categories. So for example, let's say you're doing a bookshelf, right? And there's so many books. Maybe just say, okay, I'm just gonna only do this shelf, you know? And of course, you're still doing the category by category, you know, because you're just doing books. But if you take everything out, your whole room's gonna be messy, your life is a mess, you're gonna be pissed off, you're gonna be upset. So yeah, basically it's so important to do something and finish it. And that's something I learned while just doing the KonMari Method. For example, today I got this magazine in the mail, right? It's Inc. magazine. It's an entrepreneur magazine. I really like it. It's pretty thick, as you can see. I read it in about an hour. Tim Ferriss calls it speed reading, but the point was, I'm gonna throw it away now. I'm gonna recycle it, okay? Basically, it's like I see something, I start it, I finish it, and then I can let it go. And I feel like that's what I learned with the KonMari Method. Another example would be like basketball, right? So let's say you start strong playing basketball and you're like dribbling, you know, and you start running, and then, you know, you don't make the layup. And basically all the dribbling you did before and all like the fancy footwork you did before doesn't matter if you don't finish at the rim. You know, you have to finish. Another comment a person said was, you know, it's only done when the stuff is in the trash or donated and discarded. You know, that's when things are actually finished. If you don't get to that point, you didn't actually finish. So I'd recommend that don't take on so much. You know, don't get overwhelmed. It feels really bad. Just do one step at a time, you know, build a brick wall brick by brick, you know, and you'll have a sense of accomplishment. Okay. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of people were really pissed off that I threw away my art books. Okay, here's why I threw away my art books. Okay, a lot of people, of course, it was meant in a good way. People thought I should sell them or donate them or something like that. And the reason why I threw them away, because it's just so much easier to finish. You know, it sparked joy to throw them away. If I were to sell them online, which I do sell a lot of my artwork online, I have an Etsy store, and I'm a professional artist. You know, it's a lot of work. And I just didn't feel like putting in all that work and making the money, and I felt like, you know, it's not quite there. I have to brand it, ship it, you know, that's a lot of time. And basically, by throwing it away, I was able to say, okay, done, you know? Or even if I were to donate it, I'd need to drive out to, you know, a senior center and drop it off and stuff like that, which might have been a little easier. But still, I might do that next time. But still, just getting it done sparks joy. It's about finishing. It's really important to finish. Okay. Done. So, even like this video, it's not really that great of a quality. But still, I wanted to just finish this video tonight. You know, I just started writing. It's been in my mind for a long time, but just finish it. This way I can move on with my life. Finally. Okay, number 2, the question is, do you relapse with the KonMari method? Do you have to do it again? Yes, you do. I think KonMari method is very much like a skill or something you practice again and again. Obviously, I did the video and then I did a second video, and this is my third video. I'm still cleaning, okay? It's something that you get better at in life. You get better and better. And I think it's a skill. You can use it until you get old. You know, you'll always have possessions. Recently moved. Okay, if you move, you are going to do KonMari again. Alright? You know, let's be real. If you don't plan on moving, maybe not. But if you are, for sure, you're gonna do KonMari again. I recently moved and I'm cleaning my room right now. Right now, my room is still kind of a mess. And it's hard to get motivation again, but you know, I'll try to be patient. Eventually, I'll do it. And definitely, I think, you know, this just tidying and living a life that sparks joy, it's a way of life. And that brings us to our next topic, is how to apply KonMari to your goals. How to make your actions spark joy, okay? So basically, I was like, my wallpaper right now is, does it spark joy? And you know, it's something I think about all the time. And not just about my possessions, do they spark joy? But also, does my job spark joy? You know, does spending time with my friends, with my family, or this girl I met dating, does that spark your relationship spark joy? Okay, and one thing I did see that was pretty cool, that this guy talks about it. A guy named Neill, he's a self-help coach. Okay, and he has this book called Effortless Success, and basically his first CD was pretty cool. It was really interesting to me. The principle, you know how people say, like, if you do something you love, you never have to work a day in your life. So it's kind of like that, and it's a pretty cool, it's my friend gave me like a 6 CD thing, so I got it for free. And you can go to audible.com, download a free trial, and you can get that for free too. I'm not getting any money for this Audible thing, so you know, you can buy it from Amazon full price if you want, whatever. But anyways, let's see, what I was gonna say. Yes, you rely on your intuition, you know. Yes, does this job spark joy? Does this spark joy? Basically, you know. So, example, recently I closed down my business, my name painting business, because it was no longer sparking joy in my life. When I was doing it, I felt my customers, they were starting to get annoying. I was like, why am I doing this? Blah, blah, blah. You know, I just felt down all the time. And it very much didn't spark joy. You know, I think it's really good to get into detail. The reason was because, you know, yes, it was making money, but I wanted to move on with my career, you know, so I had my reasons. I felt like I could make more money, growth, whatever, and I felt like I was doing like name painting with like Disney characters, and you can only scale and grow the business so much until you get like a legal cease and desist letter from Disney. So I felt like I had a cap, you know, and I wanted to go somewhere with more ambition and bigger. All right? Cool. So I'm gonna have a link to, you know, Neill's thing in the end. You can check in the description below. And lastly, a lot of people, they ask, what do you do if an object action does not spark joy? Well, first of all, if you have something that doesn't spark joy, like let's say a thing, like a spatula, it's old. Kondo says, well, you should imbue energy into the spatula and it will spark joy. Personally, I think that you should probably throw it away or donate it and buy just a new freaking spatula that you like. That makes a lot more sense to me. Unless you don't have money, then you should definitely appreciate the spatula. Or find ways to make money to buy a new spatula. Okay, but anyways, there was this TED Talk I came across, and it was called The Habits of Highly Boring People. And that was really cool. And I felt like if everything in your life sparks joy, I feel like you'd be like tired. Imagine being like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like all the time. Sometimes you need periods of rest, you know? So basically, I was having trouble with my job just focusing because there was so much exciting things going on. I was working in Hollywood, you know, I was commuting and I was eating out all the time, and there was just so much exciting things going on, and I was staying at different hostels in Hollywood, Venice Beach, I was meeting so many people, and it was just too much. And I realized, okay, what is the main focus, joy in my life? And it was my job, obviously my artwork. That's the reason why I was here. Health is also really important. Joy is also really important. So I felt like, okay, what things can I automate? And basically in the TED Talk, this guy, Sauve, he talks about if you make some things really automated and boring, then your other things can be really exciting and adventurous. So what things I did was the clothes that I wore, I would wear the exact same outfit week after week. I would wear the same khaki pants and the red, blue, dark blue. So my clothes, I don't have to think about them anymore. They're automatic. Second, I would eat at the same place. So I said, okay, I'm gonna have Chipotle for lunch every day, and I was gonna have this teriyaki tofu bowl for dinner every day. And this way, do you ever have a thing where you're like, oh shoot, where should I eat today? I don't know, So when I made the decision, I didn't have to think anymore. It was like, okay, I know. And then that mental energy, it could be applied to my artwork. Then it's like your mental energy, it's like a reservoir, And like the more you use it, the more, just automate some stuff, Like let's say for breakfast, you can eat the same thing, and then you have more energy for your other stuff. Okay, you can watch the TED video if you like more. Did you guys like this video? Anyways, I wanted to make it. I wanted to finish it. I know it's not as good as my other videos, but bam, the video's done. Yay! Yeah, the most important thing is, do you relapse with KonMari Method? If you move, absolutely yes. If you don't move, maybe not, But yeah. Conclusion. So, have you applied the question of, does it spark joy to the rest of your life? How have you, applied the KonMari method of thinking into your other life? Please reply below and tell me your thoughts. Be creative. Check it out. And also, for new subscribers, I'm going to talk about Project Life Coach. So, I don't think I'm a motivational speaker. I don't want to be a motivation, maybe. But anyways, the point is, I'm not saying like I'm a life coach, but I'm like coaching myself, and I'm doing shit, and I'm improving myself, and hopefully it inspires you to improve yourself as well. Like, I'm trying to make it so there's a lesson in every video. In this video, I learned just finish it. Even if it's not as good, even if it's like the quality is a little bit lower, not as good, as long as you get it done, that's a win. And I think that's really important to get your shit together. Shout out to Laura. Yeah, and also the other thing is I have a career as a theme park designer, as an artist, so this YouTube thing isn't my full-time job, and I have a normal career 9-to-5 job, and I think that's really important, and so I'm more relatable to people because a lot of other people do, and I feel like it'd be more relatable. So, done. Bye.